Welcome back to Dessert for Breakfast. So glad that we're here to have you. And this is the beginning of part 2 of our guest, Olivia Rauschenbach, and she is with IU Child Life Services. And there's so much information to share that we just didn't want to just fit it into this little box. So we decided to do it twice, which I like her, so that's okay. So welcome back, and how are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yay.
I love being surrounded by dessert.
Right? The thing that is also a misnomer, so there's a thing called IU Health Foundation. And IU Health Foundation helps raise funds for this department because this department is not in the budget. Now, we are working to get that in the budget, but it's not in the budget. So we, like myself and others, have donated funds and so that they can bring more people on, so that they can do more and that they can be more helpful. So if you guys want to look at that out there, and if you're not familiar with Child Life Services, check it out on IU Health. You basically, you and your staff, which is now 3.
I know. Yay.
When I met you, it was you.
Yeah, it was just me. Yep.
Yeah. You act as a liaison between the doctors and the nurses and the patients and the parents.
Yeah, exactly.
And you introduced me to a doll that you guys have. That is the coolest thing ever. Talk about, that's like one of the services you do, which I think is amazing because it brings knowledge.
Yeah, for sure. So when a kiddo comes to the hospital, they don't understand what's happening to their body. Usually the first concern of theirs is, am I gonna feel pain while I'm here? That could be in the form of a shot, that could be in a million different forms that are circulating in their brain that they just don't know what's going on. So we have these little dolls, like Richelle mentioned, and they're blank, and we actually can let the kids draw on them. They can make themselves, they can make somebody else, and we can actually do procedures that they will have done or did have done to help them better understand what those procedures were for. So for example, we could do an IV. Like, we could get everything ready to go, we could put the tourniquet on, but we use kid language. So we make it more appropriate for them by saying like rubber band or like a wet, cold cloth instead of an alcohol wipe.
I know that you also provide and help with families that are grieving over a lost child, which I don't even want to spend time on that. And then you also help with things like if they need extra underwear or clothing or something that the family can't provide, then you guys provide that for them while they're in the hospital so that they just feel cared for.
Yeah, we want them to feel like people because they are people.
Yeah, and they're not just children and patients. But, you know, they're actually a human being. And I think that is what I love about what you do, is that you treat them like human beings. And I thank you for that, because I think that in our society, that is so important, to treat each other with love and kindness and help alleviate the fear, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate you being a guest.
Thanks for having me here, and thanks for all of your continued support.
Thank you. Thank you. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Everybody have a great week. Peace out. Be kind.